When people ask me, what do you think about when you hear the name Cam Ray? The answer's pretty easy. I think about hot wings, cold beer, big hair, and good times. I also think about big head jokes. He loves big head jokes. It's because I have a big head. This is actually a 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot.
Budweiser, Jameson, and fancy suit coats.
Caroline.
Yeah.
What do you think of Cam Ray?
Oh, that's easy. I think of Cooper and how long they had to hide their love together. Because they love butt sex and being gay.
Cameron, then I think of his fucking blazer he wore all through college.
Slick back hair, sport coats, all sorts of classy shit. I can thank him for this slick back hair here.
What do you think of when you think of Cam Ray?
And also Jameson. He loves that shit.
Let me tell you, I think of judo-chopping scientists that each hold prickly sea stones in the palms of their hands with flair. I think of Bobby the Robot and how he chose to milk the tiny handmaiden while people schnauzed their way through the caloric mountainside. These countertops, they stack themselves into conceptual masterpieces, while the candles entice the intrinsic threatening motivation all the time.
Sport coats.
Penis jokes, but really, I think of all the good times we all had at CSU. Football games, tailgates, just partying, you know, going out to Old Town, everything fun that we did there. And
He always makes me laugh, and he was always my dance partner in college. And I like his drunk phone calls.
although he jokes a lot and says a lot of stupid shit most of the time, and, you know, a lot of gay jokes, he really is a kind friend that I know will be a lifelong friend that I'll definitely, you know, hang out with for years to come. And every time I come back to Colorado or wherever he lives, I'll hit him up, and, you know, that's pretty much it.
When it comes to opening an altar of communal salesmanship, there are only 2 things to remember. Number 1, don't try and change heaven yourself. Sue the hell out of someone else to do it. Number 2, I'm positive shrimp are not of this world, man. You just eat them, they're just like crawling into your spine, just slowly waiting to control your brain. Number 3.
Being a classy gent.
My favorite thing about Cam is that he's a real fly guy. And I know what I'm talking about when it comes to flying.
If Cam Ray was a car, he would most certainly be that car. Gross.
If Cameron Ray were a pizza, it would definitely be regular crust, marinara, mozzarella, and pepperoni because he's classic as fuck. But he's also gonna have some pineapple because he gets juicy. Ooh, and jalapenos because sometimes he gets a little sassy.
I think Cam would be a PT Cruiser. You know, when you first saw them, you thought they were kind of classy and cool, but as the years went on, you realize they're just super gay.
I think that's a good question. You see, not everybody gets to choose the colors of their eyes, and you may look at me like, hey, the porcupine does care what the raptor smells like, you know, and I will respond, don't sniff your nose at me, you know? Don't sniff your nose at me.
That Cam would be an El Camino. A couple reasons, of course. Not only does his name Cam stem in, but There's a little business in the front and party in the back, just like Cam. Not only that, you can also fit a lot in that trunk.
A piece of shit El Camino, because although he dresses up on the surface to try and look fancy and classy, we all know that he's got some junk in the trunk.
It's hard to think of a story where Cam wasn't acting like a little bitch, but I'll try. So I'll tell you one that always makes me laugh. I have a hard time getting through it without laughing, in fact, which is rare. There was this man in our lives, or boy, I think is a more appropriate term, named Colin Kimball. And he would play the first 3 or 4 chords of Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd every day. And I'm talking during commercials, during television shows, during conversations, during parties. And it was on a shitty guitar. And one day he was doing it again. And Cameron stood up and said, Kimball, if you play the first 4 chords of Wish You Were Here one more goddamn time, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out. And it's just, I've never laughed so hard. And I'm pretty sure Kimball came back with some sort of stupid retort, and Cameron said, okay, then I'll blow your fucking head off and use your skull as a cereal bowl. which was awesome.
When the wishing well knew the Brumbo was experiencing trouble in the area due to some menacing drafts, she said, Boombay, you must travel to the other side of the s'mores. What was on the other side of the s'mores? Ponds. Ponds the well used to quaffed with. Broomba blows a bubble to alert a stinky treff used to sails him, and these surreptitious pools take in Brumpro, and life ensues.
Is that damn Batman mask that that Cam, and let's be honest, a lot of us would always put on, but I remember Cam being the first one to do it. Although if that's not true, fuck whoever put it on first, because I remember Cam. Put that Joker mask on, and it was like a saying of, I want the Joker!
Anyone who's been with Cam for long enough knows that he has 2 laughs. Normal one is kind of a normal guy sort of laugh, but when he really gets going, there's this hellish sort of clown laugh that's and once he gets going, there's no stopping it.
Alright, one of my favorite stories about Cam, we decided to throw a party after a nice round of drinking. Josh Radigan pulled out a homemade firecracker from Thailand and told us that he wasn't quite sure what kind of a firecracker it was. Cam, being the courageous one of the group, decided that he was going to light it off, holding it in his hand. And so he lights off the firecracker, and it completely exploded in his face and knocked off a nice little chunk of his eye. Maybe, Cam, you can show everybody, all these nice people, a little chunk off of your eye that probably still exists, and starts bleeding all over my patio. And so my entire patio covers in blood. We have the sound of a gunshot go off while we're trying to have a very discreet party. I think we just kept drinking, so hey, we're here today.
I think I got it. It was 8th grade football, and Wahlberg used to have us line up against the linemen, and you had to get past them, or you had to stop them. I don't fucking remember. But Cam Ray went through the whole team twice, and everybody had to run a quarter-mile lap for every time Cam stopped them. And he stopped everybody, including Anthony Hornback, like 40 fucking times. It was amazing. And I think that was the culmination of his entire athletic career. Right there. Good stuff, Cam.
Hit it!
I realized, like, I don't have a lot of marriage advice to give, you know. So, Here, might as well bring this to the streets. Let's let the masses decide. Give me marriage advice from my friend named Cam Ray.
No, that guy's a scumbag.
Don't fucking do it.
Yeah?
Do I look like a happy man?
Oh, shit.
Not at all.
That bad?
Fuck that guy.
He's all right.
Gone. He's a goner.
All right, thanks, man.
Cam Ray, you're gonna fail. No chance this one's gonna work, buddy. Best luck on the second time.
Ah, no, fuck that guy. He's an asshole.
Oh, shit. All right, thanks, buddy.
Biggest mistake she could make. That's all I have to say.
Oh, wow. I mean, wow. Not much more to say than that. Really.
My advice for you, Cam, don't be an asshole. But also, don't be a pussy. Really what I'm trying to say is, be the best taint you can be.
It's pretty simple. Somehow you guys stumbled across each other, and that's pretty cool. Whether it was a random meeting or through your guys' work, I don't truly remember, but I know you guys do. And it's pretty awesome that you guys found true love that you're gonna be able to spend with each other for the rest of your lives.
Pussy, asshole, taint.
Remember every moment of your wedding. Try and soak in every minute. Have the best time so that when you're going through an inevitable dark moment or frustrating time, you have those memories to hold on to, and hopefully lots of pictures. Being able to look back at your happiest moment when you decided to be together helps make every dark moment lighten up real quick.
Well, Cam, one of the questions was what kind of advice I'd give you guys going into this marriage of yours, and one thing stuck out to me. This is a wild ride, this life. From time to time, you're bound to get bucked off. So my advice to you guys would be, just got to get back on that horse again.
I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying, ayo, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night, we gon' light it up like it's dynamite.
Work the nibs. Oh yeah.
Woo! Surprise! Wedding day!